Hey guys, welcome back to Vince Bell Custom. So today I'm sharing with you a Flash garage kit statue that I just repainted for somebody. I did do a garage kit review on this, which was my kit. It's a 1/4 scale, but this is actually the 1/3 scale. This is a pre-painted one, like you seen in the beginning of the video. So person that I do a lot of work for, he contacted me and he wanted me just to basically repaint the outfit red and classic yellows and kind of take away that heavy shading black and also that dark red color, which is what I agree with. You know, when you do Flash, you really shouldn't be like heavy shading with black paints. So I didn't do anything with the face on this one. It was just basic, straight up, you know, just a repaint. So if you can see in the pictures, hopefully it comes through pretty well. It's a flat red from Vallejo. It's a really nice red. And then the shading on him is mahogany mixed with that red, but it's very, very light. It's not like overly done, because I think when you go into heavy shading with like a red or even like a dark brown or even like maybe a bluish color, you just kind of kill Flash. He really should be more of a classic colors. So this is kind of sort of like what I want to do with mine, but I'll probably do a little bit something different when I get to mine. But the yellow is exactly kind of what I was going to do with mine as well. You know, it's what it was a titanium gold base from Tamaya, and then after that I did a yellow paint on top of it, and then what I did is I misted that new paint from the Kaleida paint, which is the flashy gold, and I love that flashy gold. Over yellow, it just makes this like pop, and it's awesome. I really, really like the way it came out. I guess the hardest part though was just masking, because the kit is all pieced together. It's not a, since it was a pre-painted item, they glued everything in, so it was kind of hard. I did have to repair the one earpiece. The sort of the tip was broken on his head, so I kind of repaired that for the client as well. But we'll kind of get in a little bit closer over here. Hopefully we can just kind of show you what I did. So what he did is he went on, he contacted somebody that does prints and stuff, which I think it was Nick from 3D Dimensions. Nick had to send me a couple printouts, so I contacted the guy. I said, why don't you contact Nick? He's got to send me something, and then what I could do is I can print out wings. So he printed out basic wings, and then what I did is I sort of casted up like buttons that I had in my box of parts. And then what I did is I created these wings where they're actually magnetized and they pop out. So you could kind of just put these into the boots like that. So that's kind of something we did a little extra for him. So it's a little bit different compared to a lot of the other Flashes out there. Because Flash really should have the wings on his boots. I guess it's more like modern Flashes doesn't have it, but if you kind of want to go more classic like Barry and early Wally, I guess they had the wings, if I remember correctly. But that was pretty much it. The face paint up is fine from the factory. They did a good job with the face paint up, so he didn't really want to go that route with it. But I think it was this earpiece over here, this one up here was a little bit broken at the tip, so I sort of had to kind of rebuild it. I was very, very careful though with the headpiece, because if you have the kit, the earpieces are removable and you can magnetize them or you could glue them in, which I'll probably do for mine. But for this one, since it wasn't, it's kind of glued in, I had to be very careful with the masking and handling, because I was like, I don't want to break those and have to repair them. They're really cool design earpieces, but they are very, very thin. It's kind of... But they're not resin though, actually. I think they did more of a plastic. Oops, almost knocked over the camera. But I think there are plastic, because when I had to Dremel the one side, it was kind of melted a little bit. So that kind of showed to me it was like more of a plastic casting than actually resin. But you can pretty much see, you know, there's shading there, but it's light. It's nothing crazy. And with him being such a cut statue, you really don't need to go overboard with the shading on him, because when you go overboard with this type of like very dynamic like cuts into the muscles, where it's basically not really skin, it's just like muscles, you kind of kill it if you kind of go too deep with blacks. You really don't need to do all that. It's a very, very flat red, but my studio lights probably make it look a little shiny, but it's really not. And excuse the base, because I had to kind of make up a wooden block base for him. Because I told him, don't send the base to me, because you really don't need this, you know, you don't have to worry about the shipping costs, because we're not doing anything with the base. He just wanted the figure painted. So that's pretty much Flash. Pretty straightforward. Really good classic colors. And it's pretty fun to paint up. So it gives me a little bit more of an idea when I'm ready to do mine down the line. And actually, it's kind of funny. I still have another 1/4 scale of this flash that another client sent me that I'll be painting up for him. So this is the 1/3. I'm going to be customizing mine, but then I think I'm just painting up the other client's one. So we'll be seeing a couple more flashes down the line in my video. So I love Flash. I love the Flash family. I love Barry, Wally. I love them all. Bart Allen's my favorite as Impulse. So hopefully someday somebody makes an Impulse. I would love to get that in my collection, but this one right here is awesome. I just didn't realize it was going to be a 1/3 when I got the box. I was like, wait, what is this? I didn't realize they did a 1/3 in this one, but it's a fun kit to paint up. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back with some more videos.